Hello children, welcome to Math Park. In our park, we are going to learn about prime numbers. What are prime numbers? Numbers which have exactly two factors. Numbers which have exactly two factors, 1 and number itself are called prime numbers. Numbers which have exactly two factors, 1 and number itself are called prime numbers. Let us list few prime numbers. So we start with 2, which is the smallest prime number and which is the only even prime number. So 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19. So I have just listed a few prime numbers. These are the prime numbers up to 20. Okay, so you can list, find the prime numbers up to 100 on your own by that recursive method. You can do that. Now I am going to tell you one more interesting fact. So we are now going to learn about twin primes. So what are twin primes? So twin primes are the primes which have difference of 2. Twin primes are the primes which have difference of 2. So let us take twin primes between 1 to 20, the prime numbers between 1 to 20. So you can see here 3 and 5. So difference between 3 and 5 is 2. Again you can see 11 and 13 is another pair which has 13 minus 11, the difference is 2. 17 and 19 is another twin prime. The difference between 19 and 17 is 2. Now 7 and 11, the difference is 4. So these cannot be twin primes. 5 and 7 can be twin prime because only the difference is 2. 5 minus 7 is 2. So we have the twin primes 3, 5, 5 and 7, 11 and 13 and 17 and 19. Okay, so these are the twin primes up to 20. You can find more children. Now I am going to tell you one amazing fact about twin primes. Observe children. So let us see what happens with twin primes. One amazing fact which you are going to learn now. So when we take the product of twin primes and add 1 to it, the number is always a perfect square. When we take the product of twin primes and add 1 to it, the number is always a perfect square. So let's say 3 and 5 are primes. So we take product of 3 and 5 and add 1 to it. So 3 into 5 is 15 and 15 plus 1 is 16. And 16 is a perfect square. It is a square of 4. So one thing we understood, taking the product of twin primes and adding 1 to it, we always get a perfect square. 3 and 5. Let us take another prime, 5 and 7. 5 into 7 plus 1. 5 into 7 is 35. 35 plus 1 is 36. And 36 is square of 6. Interesting. 36 is a perfect square. One more example. So let us take 11 and 13. So 11 into 13. 11 and 13 are again twin primes plus 1. 11 into 13 you get 143. And 143 plus 1 which is 144. 144 is again a perfect square which is square of 12. Interesting. So taking a product of twin primes, adding 1 to it, we get a perfect square. Another important thing, these perfect squares are also multiples of 36 except for 3 and 5. 16 is not the multiple of 36. Just excluding the first twin prime which is 3 and 5, try with another primes. You can find that whenever we take the product of twin primes, add 1 to it, the product, the whatever we are getting is always a perfect square. And this perfect square is also multiple of 36. You can see that 36 into 4 you will get 144. Right? So taking the product of twin primes, adding 1 to it, the number is a perfect square and it is the product of 36 except for 3 and 5. Children, I want you to try with other twin primes and post it in the comment box. Let me see who does maximum. Thank you for watching. Do subscribe. Stay tuned for new upcoming videos soon. Have a good day.